years ago, warriors of the Five Kingdom Alliance paid a massive toll in blood and bone to force Asgar into a volcanic slumber. That victory forged the Dragon Pact. It ended centuries of apocalyptic warfare by binding 5 rival nations to a single shared law. Under this pact, humanity thrived. They built higher walls, expanded trade routes across the continent, and entered a long industrial era. But 10 centuries of sustained prosperity created a dangerous blind spot. Generations grew up insulated from true danger, eventually losing the ability to recognize an existential threat until it was already upon them. Down on the streets of Federation Town, that grand peace looks very different. The market is defined by a sharp visual divide, where wealthy human merchants prosper, while outcasts like elves are pushed to the fringes of society. For those at the bottom, survival means joining the Hunter Guild. But new regulations have turned the job into a high-stakes gamble. Every recruit must provide a guild-approved steel-grade weapon before signing a contract. This creates desperate transactional alliances. Rain, a broke human, and Alia, an outcast elf, have to pool their limited resources just to secure a single sword on credit, trading away their future earnings for a chance to work. While these rookie hunters mortgage their lives for a weapon, the rest of the town celebrates the Dragon Pact Carnival, completely oblivious to the struggle for survival happening in their own alleys. While the town celebrates a peace they haven't had to earn, hunters like Rain and Alia are already trading away their future earnings just for a chance to stand on the front lines. That peace is currently being dismantled from the top down. In the Iron Empire, the king views the Dragon Pact as a disease that has made the other 4 kingdoms weak and stagnant. His strategy is simple. This map shows how he intends to shatter current borders and force the entire continent under a single iron-fisted banner. To do it, he has targeted the volcanic abyss. The magical seal holding Asgar is naturally weakening, and the Empire plans to seize the dragon's power for their own conquest. Human ambition ended the peace, using a buried monster as the tool for total domination. The king is betting that he can control a force that once nearly ended the world. The strategy relies on 3 elements. The burial bone acts as a bridge, royal blood as catalyst, and the green flame delivers the payload. Merging these attempts a mental rewrite, burning Asgar's memories to turn him into a mindless hunting hound. But the dragon's consciousness violently rejects the intrusion. The magical tether snaps back like a whip, engulfing the witch in her own explosive energy. The spell failed to erase the dragon's mind, but it succeeded in waking it up. Asgar is now unbound, with its ancient rage and pride completely intact. The Empire possessed the mechanics to open the abyss, but they lacked the capacity to control what was inside. Their arrogance guaranteed their own destruction. Miles away, Rain and Alia are focused on simpler goals. After a successful hunt in the woods, they've managed to secure their first real bounty through actual teamwork. They begin the journey back toward Federation Town, just as the local peace festival reaches its peak, with the streets crowded for the parade. Then the environment shifts. The wind stops. The ground beneath the mountains begins to shake, and the sky darkens as the failure of the Iron Empire's spell reaches their borders. A few monster horns for pocket change mean very little when the sky itself begins to fall. The immediate shift in the atmosphere reframes their entire journey in a matter of seconds. Asgar has arrived. Driven by pure fury, the dragon ignores the Empire's military targets and descends directly onto the civilians of Federation Town. It took 1,000 years to build these walls and temples. It takes only a few seconds of dragon fire to turn them into a graveyard of ash. The Dragon Pact is dead. The era of human prosperity has been cut short by the very ruler who claimed he wanted to make his people stronger. The bill for a king's arrogance is now being paid by the lowest citizens and rookie hunters, forcing a fractured world into a brutal new age of fire and survival.